Okay, now we would like to create a wind effect for the sails. So how are we going to do that? Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to select this one of the sails and go into the edit view. Okay, now we're going to select, let's go to the wireframe. We're going to select this vertex, okay, this vertex, okay, and we're going to create a hook for them. The hook means that we need to make it attach to this, what you call it, to these railings. Now what we need to do, we're going to set at data, and then we're going to create a vertex groups. Select this, we rename it as a cloth pins 1. Okay, and we assign. Okay, we assign, and then what we're going to do now, we're going to select this. Okay, go to the object view. We're going to make this as a cloth. Let's make it as a cloth. Go at the here, physics, make it as a cloth. Alright, so what happens that, okay, the cloth should be there. Alright, okay, it's become a cloth, but inside the cloth here we need to go to the shape. We need to make sure pin group to the cloth pin vertex group that we already created just now. So what happens is that when you press play, now you see the cloth already hook up with the railing. Okay, so you see now there is nothing much happening here. So the reason being is that we need to make sure this cloth influenced by the wind effects. Okay, and then go to this tab, press tab to get into the edit mode. We're going to right click. Okay, let's go to object mode. If we right click, wait, shift A. We press shift A. Okay, select the cloth. We press shift A. Force field, wind. Okay, so we need to rotate wind on the y axis, no, x axis, x 90. Okay, and move it on the y axis, move it a little bit here, press G. Okay, just put it in the middle, I think roughly in the middle there. Okay, and make sure the strength, we put it as a, let's say 1000 strength. Okay, so what happened is that, okay, now you can see the wind blows toward the what you call it, the sail. Okay, let's stop it. Okay, toward the sail. Okay, let's say here, select the sail again. We need to, I think what we need to do, we need to put another modifier, generate subdivision surface. Okay, this is to make this cloth look much more smoother. I put it 2. Okay, now you see kind of smooth. If we play, alright, now it looks good. But again, as you see, it doesn't show any creases throughout. Okay, it doesn't show any creases throughout this. Alright, so what we need to do, we need to make sure it's waving. The cloth is waving. So this, we need to adjust the setting here for this, for the wind, and then we need to go to, okay, here at the physics, wind, strength, flow, noise, seat, what I would like to do is that okay, first the wind here I need to make sure it is rotate. Okay, we start here, press the auto keyframe here. So the wind here, what we need to do now, I need to make sure it's on a, I rotate from Z axis. Okay, start from here like this. Alright, and then every 30 frame it's going to move Z, it's going to move like this. Alright, so on 60 frame it's going to return back like this. 90. Okay, going to rotate like this. 120. Up Z, rotate. Under 50. Up Z. Okay, 80. Up Z. I'm rotating it. Okay, so you can put any frame you like to create. The objective is to create some sort of randomness of the motion of the wings. Okay, Z. Okay, let's play. So you can see now it's moved. Okay, but okay, it just show a little bit of motion there. Okay, little bit of motion here there, but I think that is not enough. At this frame also we going to change the strength. Okay, when it goes to, let's say when it goes to in the middle here, it goes okay, let's keyframe this as well. Here let's keyframe. So every half this, in between the keyframe that we did before this, we're going to make sure it become 0. Okay, become 0. Oh, become 0, and then we keyframe it. Then okay, we keyframe it, make sure it's indicate that it's keyframe here. Oh, okay, at here let's go to, let's say 2000. Okay, we put some randomness here, and here it go to 0 again. Go to 500. Okay, let's get some randomness from probably this 3000. Here will be 1000. Then try to zero out again. 1000 and a half. Zero. This 1000. Okay, let's play. Okay, now you can see it's pulling out. Yeah, now it gives some sort of indication that the wind blows. Okay. Okay, so now what happened, we need to make sure this one also have the same effect. We need to create a class of effect for this. Gonna tab, X-ray, text mode. Okay, this one. Okay, let's create it as a vertex group first. close pin 2 assign. Okay, tab, assign this as cloth. Okay, and then go to this pin group at shape, close pin 2, and let's see if okay, it have same effects. Okay, so you don't have to create another wind. So the wind that we create earlier would influence whatever cloth object inside the scene. Okay, this one what we need to do, go to the modifier, we need to smoothen it out, generate subdivision surface, put it at 2, and play again. Okay, okay, this will be the same thing. Okay, close pin 3, I'm going to assign this. Okay, tab, cloth, and then assign this as a physics object, cloth, and pin group, close pin 3. Then let's play. Alright, that's now looks perfect. Let's add some modifier. Generate subdivision surface, put on 2. Okay. Right, now looks okay already. Okay, now we already have shape with the effect that we wanted, but again the problem is that it does not move, so we need to move the ship around. So what I'm going to show you, the ship is going, we move from here to the end of the edge here, and our challenges is that when the ship move, it needs to carry the sail together with them. Okay, so what we're gonna do about it is that if we move the ship together with the sail, the sail unfortunately will stay at the same location. It do not going to follow this. So in order to solve that, what we need to do is we need to select this. We need to bake it first. All right, bake the, what you call it, we need to bake the effects, the cloth. Okay, if you need to go back to physics, going down here. Okay, cache. Okay, simulation, start here, this cache. Simulation, we start at 1 and then the end at 150. Yes, we okay. So we need to do is we need to, okay, we need to bake it. Okay, we need to bake it from first frame and to 150 frame. Let's bake it. Okay, yes. So when you bake it, now you're able to scrub this one. Okay, you're able to scrub it. Okay. So each this one here, okay, you need to parent it with this whatever that you already bake. Okay, let's check first. So if we already bake this, okay, we select this. See, this concept you already bake. We're going to select with the vein here. Then we're going to parent to object. We need Control P to parent this with the object. So the reason is that when it parent to the object, it will follow the object where the object goes. Okay, parent it. the object here is themselves, we need to follow the ship. Go to P, object. So let's save it first. Okay, I'm going to save it as plan number 3. So if we move, let's move now the ship. Okay, press I. We're going to move it for key on location, rotation, and probably scale. Alright, move it here, and then until 100, 250. It going to be make sure we turn on automatic keyframe. GY, we move it to here. Okay, there is a problem there. I think the ship stay there, but it's okay. We need to test it first. Okay, now you see move. Okay, wait, there is some problem there. Okay, we have 2 keyframe here for the ship, but we need to go to the graph editor, press A, and then press T. A, press T. We need to change it to linear. Okay, go back to timeline. Because let's play. Okay, now it's look okay. Okay, you can see the effect on the ocean. You can see this one, the sail is moving, but I think we have problem here. This one. Alright, so that's what we need to fix. Yeah. So probably this, okay, it doesn't properly. We have to select according to this. Select this one and select the last one, which is going to be the parents. Go to P, object. Okay. Alright, so somehow it doesn't follow as well. So that is some, I'm not sure whether it's bugs or any other things. Let's say I have to make sure this one is okay. I delete the bake here. I'm going to rebake this one again. Okay, and I'm going to again parent it. Okay, now it works. Alright, perfect. It worked perfectly now on our ship. They'll be moving along the ocean. Okay, since everything already been baked, okay, so the animation now here, actually you do not need this. You can delete this. Okay, if you play, you still remove because this one is already put into your memory, the animation, so you do not need to win anymore. It's already been baked accordingly, so the computer do not have to recalculate every time you press play. It already save it into your cache for the animation. Okay, and then of course now you can bring your ship to navigate into the water surface accordingly. Okay, so I think that will be all for this tutorial. I hope you can explore more into the technique that I taught you. Hopefully you can use this as a guide to complete your assignment.